Okay, this is your 48-hour forecast for southeastern PA, most of New Jersey and Delaware. I'm updating this Thursday on March 27th. The next update for 48 hours will be on the 29th, and tomorrow will be just your normal forecasted video that I talk about week in advance and 2 weeks in advance. Now, these are your temperatures this evening starting around 8 o'clock. You can see, for the most part, everybody's in the low to mid 40s, even upper 40s out towards Delaware and South Jersey. As we go through the overnight hours, here's around midnight, and you can see some 30s popping up here just north of Allentown and Reading and the higher hilltops up here. Even out here out towards the Pine Barrens are in the 30s. But elsewhere, everybody else is into the 40s. As we go towards the morning hours around 7 a.m., you can see the only cold spot is again the southern Poconos up here and out in the Pine Barrens. And here in Allentown, in Reading, temperatures are basically upper 30s. So they're not below freezing, and there's really nothing in Delaware and the rest of New Jersey below freezing. So we're pretty safe when it comes to that. We do have warmer temperatures that are going to try to come through, but it's going to have a little bit of a problem on Friday. Now, this is Friday around 2 o'clock, and you can see temperatures decline for the most part into the 60s. But if you look to the north up here, they're back into the 50s. And that's because we have some precipitation that's going to come east and cool everybody down a little bit. Now, this is around 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You can see rain out around, there's showers out by Philly and South Jersey, but there's some more steady rain back here towards Wilmington and heading towards Reading and that way. And then it's just showers around 6 o'clock. And then there's still showers, but then there's some more steady rain moving in around 9 o'clock, and it crosses the area. And as that does go, the warm air is going to do, the air is going to do something it normally doesn't do. Okay, we're going to show you this. Now, there's your temperatures. Now I'm going to show you. This is Friday afternoon. Here comes the rain through in the evening hours. And then as we get after midnight, you can see them starting to warm up instead of cooling down. This is 3 a.m. Here's 4, 5, 6, 7 a.m. And except for the ridges of the southern Poconos, temperatures declined into the 50s. So that's a harbinger for Saturday during the day. Look at this. Look at the warm temperatures. I didn't even think they'd get this high. They don't quite make it to 80, but I'm sure some banks might have 80 on them. But you can tell it's into the mid to upper 70s, and that's pretty nice. It's going to be very short-lived, so enjoy it. At this point in time, if you're wondering if it's raining, if you want to get out, it's not raining yet, but clouds will be moving in into Pennsylvania as we go into the evening hours. And you can see some showers dropping down here in the afternoon. This is around 4 o'clock. Here's 5 o'clock. And they don't stay together. Hang on here. They don't really stay together. It's turned into a thunderstorm just north of Philly and north of Trenton here in the evening around 6 o'clock. And that's because it's run into that really warm air at this point in time. You can see um, ahead of this, and you can see where the rain is at. You can see where the temperatures drop down, and you can see still out here it's pretty warm. But as that rain comes through, of course, temperatures will drop because it cools the air. And then it goes off the coast of Jersey Shore there and goes away overnight. Now, this is around 10 o'clock at night on Saturday night. And temperatures at this point in time aren't bad. 60s for the most part. Some areas are in the 50s, but 60s for the most part. And then as you get around 10 o'clock on Saturday night, still 60s. And that's not bad. But if you look up here, this is around 1 o'clock in the morning. Here's a backdoor cold front coming in from New England. And it's got New York and Newark into the 40s. And on the other side of it, it's in the 60s, which is very unusual, but that's the way it is. And you can see it's going to try to make its way east as you get into Sunday. And the problem with that's going to be we have some showers that are going to try to come across the state on Sunday or Sunday morning, and it's going to cool things down a little bit and keep your temperatures down and push that cold front back up into New England. All right, everybody take care and be safe. I'll talk to you tomorrow.